Isn't Power Rewind 2 overrated? Power Rewind more good? Instead of Power Rewind 2, Rise and Shine 5 better? Hello Meta, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm gonna break down the special traits for Deviant combat. So, what are these traits? We've got Power Rewind 2, Upper Hand, and Growing Pain 3. There's actually others like Rise and Shine 5, which gives you 25% faster mood recovery, but since we're talking about combat deviants today, I don't think we need to include that in the list. There's also Covert Energy 5 that gives 35% max deviant power and Stable Energy that boosts deviant power by 30%, but honestly, you're better off with Growing Pain 3 since it gives way more extra power, 50% to be exact. Sure, mood recovery is 5% slower, but again, mood isn't that important for combat deviants. Besides reviewing these three traits, I'll also show you a comparison between Power Rewind 2, Upper Hand, and Growing Pain 3, specifically about energy recovery. Just how fast is Power Rewind 2 really? Where do I get these traits? I got mine from other players, but you can also get them from deviants. It's all RNG, luck of the draw. Power Rewind 2, Upper Hand, and Growing Pain 3 are available on all types of deviants, combat, craft, and territory. Which trait is good? Or which one should you pick? The answer depends on your needs and playstyle. Each trait has its own specialty. Take Power Rewind 2, for example. This trait makes energy or power recovery 10% faster, which means if you're constantly spamming Forsaken, Shadowhound, or Manibus, this trait is gonna be your best friend. You can clear stages fast and your deviant will be ready to fight in the next round because its power is already charged. And it's not just for spamming either. If you like playing fast and efficient, this is also your best choice. What about Upper Hand? This trait is pretty good too, especially when your deviant's power hits 0 or runs out. To keep fighting, your deviant will start consuming mood as backup power. That means your deviant lasts twice as long. 100% from power plus 100% from mood, you're looking at 200% total power. But keep in mind that mood recovery is way slower than power recovery. Then why not just use Rise and Shine 5? You're funny. You can't use Upper Hand and Rise and Shine 5 together, remember, you only get one general trait per deviant, don't be greedy. This trait is perfect for modes that need long-term endurance, and it's basically a one-time use for a pretty long period. Why? Because mood recovery is way slower than power recovery. While mood affects how territory deviants perform at work, that doesn't seem to apply to combat deviants. Even when their mood is below 50%, the power they generate and the buffs they give us stay the same. So it's totally fine if you want to use Upper Hand. But remember, it's like an ace up your sleeve that you can only use once in a long while, because when the mood runs out, total power goes back to 100% and Upper Hand isn't much different from a clean deviant. Then there's the third trait, Growing Pain 3. This trait straight up gives you 50% extra power, but the cost is minus 5% mood recovery. This is great for those of you who like long fights, but can still use that extra power again once energy recovery hits 100%. You could say it's the middle ground before Upper Hand. If Upper Hand is an ace card with a long cooldown, Growing Pain 3 can be used repeatedly as long as your energy comes back to 100%. So which trait are you gonna use? Power Rewind 2? Upper Hand? Or Growing Pain 3? Let me know in the comments. As a comparison, I'll show you the power recovery speed for each, Power Rewind 2, Upper Hand, and Growing Pain 3. Not only that, we'll also see just how fast Moonlight Assault is at night versus during the day. And how about endurance? For that it's obvious Upper Hand wins, definitely the longest lasting, but again it's only a one-time use for a pretty long duration. The deviant I'm using for testing is Lone Wolf, and all the requirements are met, from electricity to light colors. So what we're testing here is just the traits, pure and simple. And there you have it, the power recovery speed comparison between Clean Deviant, Power Rewind 2, Upper Hand, and Growing Pain 3. Power Rewind 2 is definitely the fastest at 1 minute 3 seconds, followed by Upper Hand and Clean Deviant with a power recovery time of 1 minute 7 seconds. Last, or the longest, is Growing Pain 3 at 1 minute 40 seconds. Which makes sense, since you're charging 50% more power, so of course the recovery is going to be a bit longer. So what do you guys think? Is Power Rewind 2 overrated? I mean, it's only 4 seconds faster than Clean Deviant or Upper Hand. I'm still sticking with Power Rewind 2 because I usually spam Monolith or Manabus, and even with Silo I play fast, so Power Rewind 2 still helps a lot. What about you? Are you also using Power Rewind 2? Or Upper Hand like an ultimate with a long cooldown? or Growing Pain 3? Drop your comments down below. That's all for today's video. Smash that like button if you liked it, subscribe for the next update, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!